Have you noticed your husband or boyfriend or brother sometimes sad, sometimes very happy, sometimes they want to talk with you, sometimes they want to be totally alone? Why is this happening? Because we should understand the male intimacy cycle fully, properly, so that we can understand why they are doing like this, what is the motivation behind this, ups and downs. Sometimes the girls feel like the boy is kind of mental. He is not stable. Sometimes he is doing that, sometimes doing this. It is totally not making sense. What should I do? Why they are even doing like that? For all these questions, watch this video fully. To understand this male intimacy cycle, let me use an analogy, the rubber band. The rubber band, when I am stretching it, it can go to a particular limit, and after which, if you elongate it further, it is going to break. So the only option it has is to again come back to its normal position. This is the mindset of the male. Sometimes they will come very close to you, and then we have to also understand that every human being, every male has got a particular intimacy intensity. That means they can go only to a particular level of intimacy. They have got a threshold limit. If they have reached that intimacy, according to them, different male have different intimacy level. So if it is reached, they have to be alone for some time again till they become again intimate with you. So if you don't understand this, then it is going to create unnecessary friction in the relationship. Generally, the female think that when they are talking, the male suddenly goes away or pulls him away from the conversation. The female thinks like, have I done something wrong? Did I hurt him? Or is he worried? What is bothering him? This confusion goes on in the female's mind. But please understand, ladies, it is not you who are triggering him to be upset. It is when you are saying which actually triggers him to be upset. Let's go a little bit deeper upon what I am saying right now. Woman generally pulls away from the male when the male has done something wrong, or the male has hurt the female, or the female don't trust the male. These are the three conditions in which the female actually pulls away from the male. The same logic, the same rules applies to a male also, but only extra rule is he does this, he goes away from the female even for no reason. Why? Because like menstrual cycle for the female, how it is happening, the same way the male intimacy cycle also happens. It is like a cycle. Sometimes he will be happy. Once he has reached the threshold limit, again he will become normal. He wants to be alone for some time. Why they are doing like this? Because when they are very intimate, they feel like their independence is totally lost. So because of that, they want to pull back, retain their originality, their independence, and then once they feel like they are independent, then they again come back to you to have that intimacy. Now, the thing is, they will start from where they left. But the girls, when they leave in the middle, when they are intimate, the girls want to explain the reason why they left in the middle, just to make the male feel comfortable. But you have to understand, ladies, that the male is doing this not because of the desire or choice. It is an natural thing which is happening in him. So if you ask him, he himself don't know why he is doing that. It is a natural thing. So you ask him, why did you leave? He actually don't have any answer. In fact, many males don't know that they are going through this male intimacy cycle. When the cycle is over, they come back to you again where they left. They will start the same intimacy from that place. Now, you might be wondering, how is this even possible? They just leave and they come and they want to be intimate again. Don't I deserve any explanation? You really deserve an explanation, but they don't have any explanation. So if you want your male to be very intimate with you, then you have to give him some space so that he can be alone, go back, be alone, and then come back with the same force and power of being intimate with you. So if you don't leave him, then he's not going to come back with that intimate, that loving feeling for you. But most female, they think when the male is pulling away from the conversation or from her, she thinks that she has done something wrong. Maybe she had hurt him, because of which she tries to ask him lots of questions. She tries to ask him, how are you feeling? What is wrong? Basically, they want to be left alone at that time. At that time, if you're asking him a lot of questions, they actually want to be far more away from you. And you think like, they have used us. They have used me. They are not loving me. They don't trust me. I don't deserve. You know, all these kind of negative things happens in their mind. So you have to trust him that he's going to come back to you after a particular period. You know, like the rubber band, after some time it's going to come back, because that is a natural thing for the male. By not understanding this male intimacy cycle, what happens in a relationship? The girl thinks the boy does not like her or love her anymore, and she starts asking him lots of questions, and she wants him to open up and share. In fact, we know from this video that he don't have any reason why he actually pulled away. So he wants to be left alone for some time, but the girl is not giving some time for him to be independent. So she keeps on asking some questions. Now he pulls back even more because of the questions asked, because he wants her to trust him totally and unconditionally. Now by asking questions, he is going away. Now you go and ask more questions, he is going further away. Now he also thinks like, maybe this love is not for me. Maybe, you know, we don't have a good harmony within each other. So he thinks that they are not made for each other. And the girl also thinks the same. So if you can leave him independent after that intimacy, he is going to again bounce back to you like a spring with full force and power. So what is the solution for all these male intimacy cycle issues? The female have to understand and accept the male that when they are pulling back, you have to give them the space, trusting that they are going to come back to you. And the male, when they are going back, pulling away, at that time they have to tell the girl that this is what is happening. I need some time for myself. So please give me some space. So they have to respect each other. In that way, the understanding level is going to go one step high. And the next point, how you can address this male intimacy cycle is, when your boy is actually going alone, wants to be alone, at that time you can go for shopping, you can focus on yourself. Instead of focusing on him always, you can think of yourself. You can be a bit selfish at that time. So never ever restrict the male in going alone to have an independent life for some time. Maybe you can go somewhere and give him some space, or maybe he can go out somewhere and have some space. Have you ever wondered why, while loving the boy and girl are very happy, and after getting married, actually the boy wants to run away from the home for some time? They are very happy going to the job. Why? Because they are not given some space. Women feel like always being with the male, and he also should be with her, and sharing each and everything is love. But according to the male, you need to give him some space. That is the way the love for you is going to increase from the male. So with this, I'm ending this video. If you think this video is useful to you and you can relate it in your life, let me know in the comment box so that I can be very happy. And as always, sharing is caring. Bye.